Lighting up the way, Valley Electric Association.
Well, I'm very concerned about what is happening to our students here in Pahrump. I've approached the school board a couple times, and it just seems like there's just been no information that's been able to help us out with what we need to do to try to make the school system better. We've losing principals. I believe there's been 9 administrators that have left in the last 3 years. And we can't make things better when we have that type of turnover. And so there are some issues that we would like some answers to so that we can move our students forward in helping them meet their needs and to also prepare for their future. I was brought in by Dale Norton as a principal for J.G. Johnson Elementary School. I served as a principal there for 1 year. I decided not to sign my contract because of ethical and professional reasons that were happening in the school district that I have observed personally and that I've been a part of. And so that's been why I came to Pahrump. In 2016 and 17, I came to Pahrump to be the principal at J.G. Johnson Elementary School. And the school was really struggling and had its challenges with keeping staff there and student achievement. And so I was, my time at the Nevada Department of Education, I was aware of a law called Senate Bill 92 that was passed in 2015 by Governor Brian Sandoval in the legislature. And within that law, it provided principals the autonomy to go ahead and turn around failing schools. And I happened to be able to be designated as a school turnaround leader under that law. And it was going to provide us the opportunity, again, to be autonomous in what we were trying to do, provide teachers recruitment and retention bonuses, and to do the necessary work that we needed to do to help the students be successful at J.G. Johnson Elementary School. The Nevada Department of Education contacted me and asked me to go ahead and be part of a celebration. Down in Las Vegas, it was me and one other principal that received this designation. And I was not allowed to go down to that celebration by the superintendent. The Nevada Department of Education had to evaluate us. So they went ahead and they contracted with a third-party contractor out of Pasadena, California, called Action Learning Systems. And Action Learning Systems sent 2 representatives to my school to interview me, my staff, and then also our parents. And they watched me do my rounds and trying to determine what type of principal so that I could be eligible for that turnaround bill. Out of a score of a 4.0, I received a 3.8. Well, I think that when you look at this particular situation, the superintendent has a very big ego. It's about him and not necessarily the kids. When you go through the amount of administrators that this district has gone through in the last 3 years, there's problems, there's some issues there. And the way that I see it is that, in my particular position, I took over a school that had 2 principals in 1 year before me. And now they're on 5 principals in 3 years. So what is the issue? That's what we need to find out, is what is the issue. I think that the school district needs to have an outside investigation conducted on their policies and their practices and the procedures. I believe that Mr. Norton needs to be investigated. There's currently an EEOC complaint that's going to be coming to the school district here really soon. We're hoping that the Attorney General for the state of Nevada will get involved in this and also look at the violations of state and federal law that have happened. It just doesn't make sense to move principals who have 4-star schools and demote them. And so I sent a complaint to the Attorney General's office for the state of Nevada. And this is my letter from them back to me saying, thank you, we've received your information. We won't tell you whether or not there's going to be an investigation, but this is where we're at.